Hello.
Hi.
Patrick.
I'm Georgia.
Do you guys want to tell us like a little bit about your group and basically what your kind of whole idea is?
Go ahead, Patrick.
Oh yeah, okay. So our group is called the Forecast. Not the forecast as in the weather, the four as in the number 4 and then cast. We're very prepared, I think. We got
Very pun on the name there.
yeah. What was it? We've got a list. We've got a set list of ideas. It's very exciting. You tune in on Friday for that, by the way. We do many things on there. We got song versus song. That's some of the game shows for you. What else have we got for the game shows? I think that's it.
How does that
There
work
was
then?
two
The song
truths and a
versus the song versus song. What are you going to do for that?
I guess we just.
I think we're going to play a snippet of a song, like from one of our members choosing, and then the others will play their song, and we'll have like a little vote.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, that's interesting. All right, fair enough. And like looking at our radio station that we're doing now, like how do you think yours is going to go roughly?
A lot better than this one, I'm afraid. Only because you're 2 members down. But other than that, it's the first time.
Isn't our fault.
I know it's not your fault. It's the first time.
We'll be back next week as a 4, hopefully.
Definitely.
Anything else to add?
Not really.
Two Truths and a Lie is another game show for us that we've definitely
Yeah, I was
had
trying
the
to think of
idea.
it.
Oh, all right.
Is
Is
it
it
gonna
going
be
to be
talking?
like? What is it just going to be? You guys doing it, or are you going to eventually have?
I'm
call-ins?
eventually hoping we can have call-ins.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
we
we-
even get special guest, our Power Ranger teacher.
Oh yeah, a bit of a spoiler
Oh,
alert there.
okay.
We might
Spoiler
have
alert.
the Black Ranger.
Fair
plays on the
enough
show.
then. Well, thanks for coming with us and filling in for our missing members. And we're going to go back to the back-to-back music now. So, yeah, and back to Jamie's choice of music again. Right, we're going to spend a bit of time just to kind of talk about the music that we've been playing and basically just talk about why we've decided to do the mix as our show. So, Jamie, do you want to talk a bit about your music?
No problem. So, obviously, as you know, my name's Jamie, and I do like a mix of songs, but mainly my favourite is rock. The rock genre is most definitely my favourite by far. How I started to like rock was actually influenced by my dad. He's a very big rock fan. He listens to all type of music, garage. He listens to a bit of pop and a bit of rap, but his main thing that he loves is rock because he's grown up on it. Our cousins have grown up on it, and he's influenced me to listen to obviously more rock.
Yeah, because he's probably played it around you a lot as a kid.
A lot.
He's probably
So much.
He's wired your brain to it.
He has wired my brain into it. Yeah, it's specifically probably my favourite rock bands. As of recently played Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've been getting into Jimi Hendrix recently. Surprisingly, it's not been listening to it as much as the other songs that I've played already. Queens of the Stone Age is a big thing for me. That's been played as well. Yeah, I'd say if I were to choose a genre that is my favourite, I think rock is one of those big things that has influenced me in a sort of way. Positively.
Yeah, like it's a good thing in your life that you have to listen to, kind of thing.
Yeah, and it brings me back to a time where I was obviously a lot younger, because it was always played. As you said, it's always played around me. Black Keys, another band that I listen to.
Yeah.
Amazing music. But I just wanted to say, what's your love of K-pop?
Well, mine is kind of new. Like I was listening to before to a lot of like generic kind of pop music, a little bit of like more indie style, but then it wasn't really like I enjoyed it, but it wasn't really anything that was like connecting massively. But
Yeah.
then I like love performances, musicals and stuff like that. I love stuff with a lot of like energy, and I love like good instrumentals. And then like about a year ago, I was watching TikTok of all things, and then like a video came up of a performance, and I just like kind of was like, I'll give this a try. Here I am now, 10 months later, playing it on the radio.
It's this sprouted that love for K-pop.
I mean, like it's never been a thing that's like been introduced to me. I knew of it. One of my friends who goes here, used to listen to a lot of it back in 2020, and she tried to get me into it, but like she wasn't playing the groups that I know today, so it's kind of thanks to her in a way. But then before that, my parents, they were quite young in the 2000s, kind of when I was born, and so they still played like a lot of the music that they listened to in their teenage years, a lot of kind of like drum and bass, a lot of it. So like growing up, especially my dad, he would play it really loudly in the car all the time. So
my dad as well.
But like, do you get like, you know, like certain songs that they would play,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
when you hear them now, you're like, oh my god, like that's when I was 4 years old, going to this, you know.
I get that all the time.
It's a weird comfort in like sense. It's weird.
Yeah. I've found a lot of songs that my mum and dad used to listen to as well, and they've brought that up when I've been speaking to them about the songs that I've found. What I was going to say was, if you were to choose any of your favourite K-pop songs, what would you choose?
Oh, it's gotta be the one I played earlier, the first one I think I played, Hip, by Mamamoo. They were my first group. I adore them all. They're really good solo artists, all 4 of them. In the later weeks, I think I'm going to be trying to play some more. And they're my favourite group. They remind me a lot of, I used to listen to a lot of like female UK girl groups.
Yeah.
So they're basically like them, but just obviously Korean. And that's one of my favourite songs of theirs. It was one of the first songs I found of theirs, and it really helped me get into K-pop, honestly, so probably that. What about you?
Yeah, a favourite song of mine, if it were to be on my dad's side of music, it would have to be probably, I think it's a very well-known song. It's Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
It's a song that I've been listening to quite a lot. Actually, on Spotify, I've listened to it over 100 times in 1 year before.
Wow.
It's a song that I like a lot, that I resonate with. I think it's just something that I can chill out to, that I can listen to on a daily basis without getting bored of it. So, yeah, I would say, probably Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's an amazing song. I think more people should listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers, although they are as popular as they are now.
Yeah, you still need more. But yeah. And this is kind of like the whole reason that we're doing the mix, is like so many people have different genres that really speak to them and that remind them of their childhoods, and just even like the songs that they listen to today. So we're really trying to reach like as big of an audience as we can.
Yeah.
And just making sure that we're playing songs that everyone can listen to. Like, you might not like one of my songs, and then the next second you're listening to one of Jamie's and you're like, oh, I like that. And later, and this time next week when we have Lily and Kieran back with us, they're going to be providing some of their own songs.
Yeah.
So we might get a few more stories off of them. But yeah, that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the music now. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, guys.